Hey YouTube, this is another predictions video. This time it's for UFC 198 this Saturday, May 14th. Um, and let's get started with the predictions. We got first up is Renato Moicano and Zubaira Tukhugov. Um, it's actually a pretty tough matchup, but I gotta give the edge to Zubaira Tukhugov. I think he's a good fighter. He's from Russia, I think. Uh, you know, um, I just think he has a little bit of an edge over Renato Moicano, and I think he gets it done. I think Tukugov gets it done. Next up is Sergio Moraes and Luan Chagas. I gotta go Sergio Moraes. You know, I just think that it's because for a couple reasons. I mean, Luan Chagas is taking this fight on short notice. Sergio Moraes, um, he's beaten some. Actually, one guy he did beat was Neil Magny. Now, Neil Magny's on a great run right now, and Sergio Moraes beat him. So I say Sergio gets it done. Next is Antonio Rogério Nogueira and Patrick Cummins. I say Patrick Cummins wins this fight. Patrick Cummins, he's a good wrestler. Nogueira, I feel like he's the little brother of, or the twin brother of Big Nog. I think Nogueira's on his way down, just on his way out. So I think Patrick Cummins, I know he's younger, and I think he can pull off the victory. Yeah, Nogueira's 39 and almost 40. I think June 2nd's his birthday. Oh, Patrick Cummins is 35. I didn't think he was that old, but he's still younger than Nogueira. But I think Cummins gets it done with his wrestling. And then on to the FS1 prelims, we got John Lineker and Rob Font. I think Rob Font gets it done. I think he can survive all of the power of Lineker and find a way to win. So I got Rob Font. Next is Francisco Trinaldo and Yancy Medeiros. I got Francisco Trinaldo. I just think that he's better all around. And just the way he beat Ross Pearson and Norman Park like that, I just think he's on a good run right now. So I think he gets it done. And then you got Thiago Santos and Nate Marquardt. I got Nate Marquardt. I think that he's got his confidence back, from knocking out CB Dalloway. And I feel like he can get it done here, find a way to get it done against Thiago Santos. And we got the featured bout, which is Damian Maia versus Matt Brown. I'm going with Damian Maia. I think he can use his jiu-jitsu, and if Matt Brown is on his back, I think he's in big trouble. So I think Damian Maia I know he has the huge advantage on the ground. I think the only way Matt Brown could beat Damian Maia is standing up. So good luck, Matt. You're the only way he'd beat Damian is on the feet. I don't think there's a way that he could beat Maia on the ground. Maia's just too good on the ground. And then we got the pay-per-view, Warley Alves and Brian Barberena. And of course, this fight is the first fight of the pay-per-view because Anderson Silva had to drop out of the card and with an injury in the abdomen. But hopefully he gets well soon. So that was disappointing. I was looking forward to him fighting Uriah Hall, but it is what it is. But kicking off the main card is Warley Alves and Brian Barberena. I'm going with Barberena. I know that Warley Alves is on a big run. These are actually both pretty young guys. Still have a lot to accomplish. But I'm going with Barberena. I just feel like he has nothing to lose here. The way Sage Northcutt was like so popular and 19 years old coming in. Brian Barberena shut him down, so I think he could find a way to shut down Warley Alves. And then second is Mauricio Hua and Corey Anderson. I got Corey Anderson. I feel like that Shogun, he's... I know Shogun's a good legend. He's been in there with the best, beat the best, like especially back in Pride. But I feel like Shogun's getting to be almost out in... It's just like he's not been doing that well lately. So I feel like that Shogun's gonna be on his way out before you know it. So I got to go with Corey Anderson. Corey's been on a tear. You got Chris Cyborg and Leslie Smith. I'm going with Chris Cyborg. She's just too dominant, you know. It would be a huge victory for Leslie Smith, and it would be a huge victory for Corey Anderson, too. I mean, beating Shogun, but I just think Chris Cyborg's hands are fast, and I think she can finish Leslie. She gets those hands going real fast. And then we got Ronaldo Souza and Vitor Belfort. Everybody's been saying Jacare's jiu-jitsu is super good, and I get that. I get that his jiu-jitsu is good. I know that Vitor will be in trouble on the ground. If he's on the ground, he'll be in trouble, but I'm going with Vitor Belfort. I know he's the underdog in this fight. I just think that Vitor needs to land a perfect shot, like a head kick, or a perfect punch. And I feel like if he lands that, that'll be a very big win for Vitor. So I'm going with Vitor. He needs to finish Jacare and get him out there with a knockout. So I got Vitor by knockout. And then the main event, of course, Fabricio Verdum takes on Stipe Miocic for the UFC Heavyweight Championship. I'm going with Fabricio Verdum, just giving the edge to him. I know this is a close, tough matchup. I just think Fabricio's jiu-jitsu is a little better, or a lot better, I know that, but Stipe's got the wrestling, but I just think the jiu-jitsu of Verdum will be a little bit too much for Stipe. But yeah, and I feel like he can take the big shots from Stipe. And I feel like that Stipe will, if he is winning at the first couple rounds, feel like he will kind of fade like he did with Junior Dos Santos, and Fabricio pulls out the win. So that's the predictions for UFC 198 this Saturday. Fabricio Verdum defends his title against Stipe Miocic. Catch you later. Bye.